I'm a resident.
We work hard for that climate change. I care about all the things that most Australians care about. I certainly care about the economy. I care about the climate a little more than some, perhaps, and that's my major interest. My name's Sid Plant, and I'm a farmer, and I live near Oakey, and I'm in the electorate of Groom. Our business is mainly beef cattle, and we do some cropping. For me, it's a disappointment that the whole carbon and climate issue won't be part of the campaign because it's so short, because it's very important for agriculture that we get the right carbon trading scheme rather than just a tax or something. We had close to it with the previous one. I hope we don't lose the good things out of that as we go forward, and that's obviously going to be after the election, so it makes it a little harder to decide who to vote for. I think most farmers vote Conservative fairly often, and so it's a pretty big disappointment for me that we've got a Conservative Party with a pretty much climate change isn't an issue background at the moment. That's a real worry, and that's what complicates it for me, and I think a lot of other farmers too. If somebody asked me could I vote Green, I guess the short answer would be yes. Farmers are by nature pretty green, really. Some of the green policies other than climate and relation to the environment scare us a little bit, but no, I would think that there's a lot of people thinking seriously about voting Green. I live very close to a coal mine, and it impacts on our lifestyle. It impacts on the whole world too. It seems to me that the policy in Australian governments is let's burn the whole lot before somebody stops us. I think that's a tragedy. Farmers and miners are struggling to get along, and the biggest single reason is because of our attitude to our environment and to our land and how we look after it. We see them as rape and pillage. They are proud of their rehabilitation, but they take very good farming land and turn it into very ordinary grazing land. Whereas farmers, they know that their biggest goal is to hand their place over in better condition than they received it. The mining tax was difficult for me because I do think that Australians aren't getting enough out of the mining boom. There's too much of that money that leaves the country. I'm not terribly comfortable, though, in taxing a single industry and not the rest. So I think there needs to be a better way of doing that, frankly. As I go to vote, I'll be thinking about the biggest single issue, climate change, and then all of the other important things to our community. And I would hope that everybody, as they go to vote, bears that in mind, because that is a big issue for us and our kids and our grandkids.